when it comes to relationship history, you've never had a boyfriend. So you consider yourself what?
I used to consider myself a femcel, but I'm no longer a femcel because I'm around like a lot of guys, and some of them are interested in me. It's just I don't want to be with someone that's more attractive than me.
Oh, wait, so hold on. So you're no longer a femcel?
I can't identify as a femcel because
but just like a week ago, you identified as a femcel.
Yeah, this guy tried to
have sex with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
What is a femcel?
Well, I mean, I guess there's different definitions. Do you know
what a
incel?
Wait, there's a very easy way to describe this phenomenon. Have you ever heard of a unicorn?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a unicorn?
Yeah, I don't really know what that means either, though, honestly.
Most women are voluntarily celibate.
Is that just gay?
No, a unicorn. No, an actual unicorn.
Yeah. I thought this was like another weird fucking...
Yeah, no, I mean an actual unicorn.
People are using all these words. Yes.
Well, and you know how they're like mythological and don't exist?
Yeah.
That's a femcel.
Yeah. The majority of women that identify as femcels are women that can't get access to a relationship, and they tie a relationship to sex.
Well, let me just jump in really quick. So, okay, just to break it down here. Okay, so incel, it's there's a specific term for when you combine words like this. What's the term?
An
Anybody?
amalgamation.
A compound word?
No, neither.
I'm like, I don't know what any of these
There's a specific term for it.
I'm jet lagged.
Anybody?
Everyone's failing the pop quiz tonight.
I don't know.
What is it? By the way, really quick
confused.
announcement, guys. There is a goal for super chats. If we get $10 plus super chats, one of the girls has to read a full page of a Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets. So whoever's like, yep. So yeah, and then next week I'll have green eggs and ham, and then cat in the hat too. So guys, hit the goal so we can have a girl read a full page of the Harry Potter book. Okay, so okay, let's see here. Okay, so incel is short for involuntarily celibate.
Got it.
Yeah. So basically, a guy, like, despite his desire to have sex, like, and despite reasonable efforts to get sex, he can't do it. Either he's really really physically unattractive, or maybe it's his personality or his circumstances. Like, he tries, like, cannot get for the life of him a woman to sleep with him. Probably some of these guys describe themselves as incels, but they don't actually, like, try. In any case, just they try to get sex, they can't. A femcel, my understanding of it, although the femcels have different definition, is a female involuntarily celibate.
Okay.
Which, and originally when you reached out, you did describe yourself not just as a femcel, but as a female involuntarily celibate.
Yes. So
go ahead.
So after I came out, like, about my, like, stuff, came out of the closet about being a neurodivergent person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I've had, like, a lot of men say that they want to be my boyfriend. So I can no longer identify as a femcel.
Well, that is kind of precisely my understanding of the issue when it comes to women who claim to be or consider themselves to be.
May I say something?
Sure.
So the women that I talk to, like, they are, like, really, really crying over this. They feel like they can't get access to sex with men that they are attracted to. They can get access to sex with men that they're not attracted to, but they can't get access to sex with men that they are attracted to. And that's their, like, if they can't, excuse my language, if they can't fuck Chad, they don't want to fuck anyone at all. So these are women that, like, for, like, years have gone without sex, and they feel like it's not a choice because they cannot sleep with a man that they are attracted to. They only
that would be a volcel.
Yeah.
That would be voluntarily celibate.
Yeah.
So that would be
They're
the opposite.
voluntarily
of celibate.
celibate.
Right? If you have options,
Yeah,
Like you just decide, well, I don't like any of those options. It's like saying that
Private
a person
chat.
doesn't like food because he doesn't like the type of food you give him.
Yeah, I've told them that they have options in like Discord, and they will like tell me, "Shut the fuck up! You don't know what you're talking about. You're like your belly doesn't hang over your coochie," and it's like, well, like these are women that are, yeah, these are women that sometimes they are, they're big, beautiful women, or they are not conventionally attractive, and I don't identify as conventionally attractive either, but I think the majority of them, they internalize the rejection from men that they want, and they get the ick from getting like attention from men that they don't want. Like it makes them like angry.
Damien, I'm gonna have you pull something up. You're gonna open the Dropbox. I think it's in the drop. Yeah, it is. Okay, get the Dropbox going. Or sorry, not Dropbox, Discord. You're gonna go down to the media folder, and then it's the third one down from the top, and then you're gonna load that up, like full screen it. Okay? Do you have it? Third one down. It's the cartoon drawing. You have it? Yeah, and then just like open in browser and then show us that. So I mean, this is essentially what a femcel is. Is that fair? Is that fair characterization of what a femcel is?
The majority of them don't look like that.
But like the dynamics with like, here's all these potential suitors that are like, hi, I'm here, I'll have sex with you.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
Yeah, in Discord, some of the girls said that they don't date interracially, or they don't date guys that are, you know, shorter than them, or like they don't date guys that are whatever. And so for them, they don't feel like it's a choice because they can't get with the men that they want to
Okay, so
get with.
you're no longer a femcel.
I turned down a guy because he's just, I can't be a femcel. I'm sorry if I cut you off early, but I can't be a femcel anymore.
So it's kind of just being picky.
But I mean, even before,
or like having standards.
You weren't
having
really.
standards would probably be a better.
Yeah.
Or just a type. Like, what
So
do you
like
decide?
basically the definition that you use essentially would apply to like almost all women, because I feel like all women like complain about like, oh, here's the guy who will like fuck me but won't give me a relationship.
Well, these women are what most people would consider below average in attractiveness. So they don't.
Yeah,
they don't
even
compare
like
themselves.
attractive women
Yeah.
can't always get like the relationship with the guy they want.
Okay, then yeah.
But in any case, like the whole femcel thing, I think it's I mean, using the definition like it's I don't know if it's Maud and Bailey or just like a totally shifting the goalposts kind of, but basically the term cel has to do with celibacy. So it strictly has to do with sex. So like this idea that you're a femcel and you can't get the relationship you want, well, you're using just the incorrect wording. Cel has to do with celibacy. If like pretty much any woman, even if she's like well below her, like if her looks are really below average, she can still get sex incredibly easy.
It's called a category mistake or a category error fallacy.
I tried to tell them that, like on, the various sites, and they will curse me out and they will tell me, well, it's easy for you to say. And I'm like, what are you talking about? But I understand what they're saying, because these women, they want men that they think are what, they deserve. And I'm like, okay, well, because I used to be 230 pounds. And I lost a lot of weight from my health. And I did see a difference in what people like me and what people liked me when I was bigger. And sometimes I say, well, you have to lose weight for you. Don't lose weight to try to find a man. And they're like, well, a guy has to love me how I am, which is true. But if you don't love you how you are, then like, how can a guy love you how you are? And I try to, tell them like it starts with loving yourself, and they'll tell me to go myself.
Right. Okay. And you went on like Soft White Underbelly, correct?
Yeah.
And then you went on like some other YouTube channel, and they like
Yeah.
interviewed you, and it got hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah, my cousin. So I don't even have an Instagram. My cousin, she's been trying to get me clout from a MRI and a psych eval, and I'm surprised that could even get anybody clout, honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I feel like you can get clout from anything nowadays.
Yeah, you can get clout from anything nowadays.
But so, okay,
Yeah.
just to wrap this up here. So
Sorry about that.
You used to identify as Femcel, but then you went on these shows, and
Yeah.
like after being on these shows and talking about your difficulties and struggles when it comes to dating,
I got a
like,
lot of emails from dudes.
you were inundated with contact
Yeah.
from men,
Yeah.
and they were basically making themselves available for like a sexual encounter.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I think this would just immediately disprove that like a female involuntary celibate can exist, because I don't think like if a male incel like went on a show like this, that there would be like it's possible he might get some contact, but like it would be like how many emails did you get from men? Hundreds, thousands?
Thousands.
Yeah. I could
Yeah.
see like a guy incel maybe going on like one of these shows and maybe getting like 1 or 2 messages from a woman like willing to fuck him. Even then, I think it's very unlikely. So I just think that's kind of like interesting. And also this can be tested really easily. Like all you would pretty much have to do is like if a femcel came on the show, I would essentially just be like, would you like to have sex after the show? And then like, okay, cool. Oh, you wouldn't? Okay, you're no longer a femcel then. So GG, checkmate.
Well played.
Boom, roasted. Not you, just like, it'd be very easy to test this out, you know? So anyways, all right, well, thank you for sharing.
Well, Brian, but what if she was heinous and then said yes, right?
Well, I don't have to go through with it.
Well, but then how could you actually know?
Okay, then I'll go through with it just cause. YOLO. Fucking YOLO, whatever.
How could you really know, right? Because then at that point, you're just saying that you think she would, right? But that doesn't mean you could.
I could?
That doesn't mean you actually could. So then therefore,
That's fair.
Perhaps she wouldn't actually
That's
still
fair.
be a femcel. I think you'd have to go through with it, bro.
Meet the Kaiser donated $200. All these women telling these sad stories, and not a single one of
Yeah,
you seems
wow.
to care about Brian's traumatic trip to Neverland.
It wasn't traumatic.
The poor guy is hurting. I got your back, dude.
Nothing happened, man. It was very nice. I shook his hand. That was it. There was people around. Nothing happened.
I'm sure
What if
you were
you
his
don't
favorite.
remember?
Whoa.
What if they wiped your memory?
That was Macaulay Culkin, I think. Who, by the way, Macaulay Culkin, who was hanging out with MJ, said nothing happened.
You mean